Now, one of the big questions about the latest surge in COVID cases is the impact it will have on the U.S. economy. We remember what happened in 2020, doors closing, businesses that had been around for a century shut down. Paul Gerke is live outside the NASDAQ's offices in Times Square with the wild week so far on Wall Street and the mixed signals on Main Street. Paul?
Hey, good morning, Adrienne. Following 3 straight days of losses, the stock market bounced back a little bit yesterday, perhaps signifying some renewed confidence after a few rocky weeks in a row. But fears over inflation, the global supply chain crisis, and how Omicron may impact both make it pretty difficult to predict what comes next.
The rapid spread of the Omicron variant comes at an uncertain time for the U.S. economy. Inflation, initially dismissed by the Fed as a fleeting problem, has lingered. Consumer prices are up nearly 7% this year, the steepest increase in nearly 4 decades. Gas and energy prices have soared, and the cost of food isn't far behind, driven by kinks in the global supply chain. Economists say that's likely to lead to interest rate hikes next year as the Federal Reserve tightens its monetary policy.
I believe that in 2022, inflation will moderate. But what if it doesn't? If it doesn't, then the Federal Reserve is likely to step on the brakes by restricting credit.
We are prepared to use our tools to make sure that higher inflation doesn't get entrenched.
Wall Street started the week with a huge sell-off, but Tuesday the Dow enjoyed a 560-point rebound, led by energy and tech companies. President Biden gave no indication of further shutdowns or restrictions in his address, providing some reassurance to the global markets. American unemployment was at 4.2% in November, a 2-point improvement from the start of the year. But it remains to be seen how companies will respond to the new COVID cases, whether that means cutting staff or delaying a return to the office. There's already concern over how Omicron will impact industries like manufacturing, which rely on people congregating in large groups, and how the following material shortages may drive inflation even higher.
There may be a silver lining coming for the airline industry soon. That's because reportedly President Biden is considering removing the travel ban he set up on 8 African nations. You may recall that ban was put into place back in November after the first case of Omicron cropped up in South Africa. But obviously, Adrienne, it hasn't done much to slow the spread of that variant in the United States.
All right, Paul Gerke again in New York. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.